4 p.m. Never miss a moment of The Truth with Sherwin Hughes on the new 101.7 The Truth.
Violence is a tool. Violence is a tool of oppression. It's a tool of subjugation. It's a tool of manifest destiny. Let's not say all of a sudden, oh, hip-hop music is why people are... No. Y'all know how America was discovered? Murder, slavery, human trafficking. The origins of violence predates hip-hop.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. We are inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with...
your girl, Bailey Coleman. Good morning, Milltown. What's good?
Hey, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
Good.
The barista was just right.
Okay.
All right, so we got our coffee together. Mm-hmm. We're ready to go.
You might need to take a trip to the Potawatomi Casino and Hotel.
I know my hand been itching. My right hand been itching in the middle, everybody. In the middle.
Yeah. So.
And I thought it was a hand sanitizer I used on my other job because I use it a lot.
Right.
But no, it's still itching. I put lotion and everything on. I put everything on and it's still itching, so.
How many people believe that? You know, I mean, like.
It's an old wise tale.
Yeah, it is.
Because I'd be rich by now.
So that's why it's a wise tale. Be like, I should be rich.
I should be real rich by now.
Yeah. And but yeah, it's a lot of people that definitely hold on to those different superstitions.
Of course.
You know, be like.
And Halloween just happened.
Right.
You know, the black cat crossing the street and all the things.
One of the things that I've always had an issue with is a lot of the stuff that's supposed to be bad for you is black. Black cat, bad luck. You know what I'm saying? Drinking brown make you clown. You know, I'm
talking about that brown liquor.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just that
some of that is a mind-altering drug, though. Think about it.
Yeah.
For me. Look, Jack Daniels and all that kind of, I can't do no brown liquor.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we not friends.
Right.
There might be one or two I might be friends, but not no.
Yeah, it's
brown liquor is a situation. I mean, liquor is a whole situation, but that brown liquor, I'll get a pimp down. Got to stay away from it.
So it is like gin make you sin, brown make you clown.
Yeah, gin is not a friend of mine either. I'm not a big drinker at all. Mm-hmm. You know. And
I don't drink at all. So
see, there you go.
You know.
You say gin make you sin. I mean, I might have a glass of wine every now and again or something like that. Mm-hmm. But all this other stuff in my younger days, I was all about that life, but not no more. Not no more. I'm good.
You changed.
I have changed. Tried it. Didn't like it, kept it pushing.
That's right.
I mean, because very few people actually like the taste of alcohol. I don't, you know.
Yeah.
So a little wine every once in a while, I'm good. But at this point, I'm done. I'm done with all that.
Yeah. Of course, Truth Nation, of course, great morning again to you. On our YouTube page. Remember, when you're there, like and subscribe. Also, the people who are watching on Facebook Live, great morning to you. You know, Bailey, you know, I love the fact that you be trying to take care of the ones that be on Facebook if you get there and see a comment.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just, you know,
absolutely. Absolutely.
And, of course, on X, all at 101.7 The Truth. And, of course, those who are tuned in, whether it is directly to the station or to one of the Truth app at 101.7 The Truth. You can download that app. So on the YouTube page, Ariane Kawanda, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. Willie Jones, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. Anita Nicole, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. The Big Goodlow, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. Of course, Venus Jones, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. To everybody who's checking in early We love you and we appreciate your support, and we want you to know that you are important. The True Talk text lines are always open at 833-212, and Bailey is here, 1017.
Use that anytime.
Okay. 833-212-1017. That is the number to make sure that you are able to join in the discussions that we are having for this morning. It's a lot. I don't know with the shootings. Like we had a lot of shootings just yesterday, and then Racine.
What's going on with Racine Town? Racilla, what is happening?
They trying to catch up.
Come on now.
They trying to catch up.
They're the thing. They're the landmass between us and Chicago.
Right.
What is it?
Right.
Y'all shooting up the Chicken Palace like y'all know we go there. Why you playing? Y'all know that's the spot.
Yeah.
Why you going in there shooting up the joint?
And it's just certain things like I believe that everybody should be, punished if you're doing crimes. There should be some type of punishment. But I think that when you're doing it at public places, that there should be an extra severe penalty, because it's like you don't give a damn. You don't give a damn who is in those public places.
They went in there trying to shoot up the joint. Like everybody in there, everybody got to duck down.
Right.
And that wasn't the only spot. Then they left and went down the street. They was all over the place in Racine. I'm just trying to figure out, if you in Racine, tell us what's going on, because
right.
I don't even, 833-212-1017, I don't even know. And then somebody lost their life.
Right.
And it's like, what was the reason behind any of it?
Mm-hmm.
They weren't robbed.
That part is crazy.
The Chicken Palace employees say they're lucky to be alive after a gunman opened fire on Sunday, and police have not arrested or confirmed if there were other shootings that went along it was like they were connected.
Right.
There's 2 people dead, including one inside the Chicken Palace. How you go for some chicken and end up in a situation like
losing
this?
your life.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy. Venus Jones said, I want to know what's going on with all these triple shootings lately. Mm-hmm. Is this the start of a new trend? Shaking my head. One of my theories with that is all of these extended clips and these switches.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about it turns into a fully automatic machine gun, basically.
Wow.
Whether it's a handgun or, you know what I mean, or a Draco. So now you got a fully automatic weapon and you're letting off numerous shots. When you hear about some of these crime scenes, you hear that there were 30 shots fired. People telling you, I heard about 40, 50 shots. And, when they find these casings, when you look at the news stories and you see all the different markings for where they found cases. Like, I think that has really made it even worse, because, again, you can let off so many rounds in a short amount of time. And I think some people are not even always the intended target. Mm-hmm. But, like, if you would have been in the Chicken Palace in Racine, those 25 shots could have hit 25 people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That were just coming to patronize a business that they liked.
Exactly.
But I think that the mass amount is truly, unfortunately, coming from the fact that the style of weapons and adding that little switch piece to it.
The question is still why. Let me give you some more details. When officers arrived at the Chicken Palace, they found a man suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. The victim, an adult male, was taken to Ascension All Saints Hospital, where he later died from his injuries. The Racine Police Department also responded to 2 other shootings nearby. A 26-year-old man was killed early Saturday morning near 10th and Park, less than half a mile from Chicken Palace. Around 1:30 a.m. Sunday, 2 men aged 42 and 46 were shot across the street from the restaurant. Both are expected to recover. Investigators have not said if the incidents are connected. No arrests have been made. So Marcela Rodriguez, who owns Chicken Palace, said that the restaurant was open for cleanup Monday, but her staff is still shaken. In seconds, so many shots, 24 shots, says Rodriguez. I told my guys, everybody get down on the floor.
Right.
And I got to the floor, too. That is, you know what?
It's traumatizing.
It really is. And to think, they're just out patronizing the business.
Absolutely.
They're just out going to get some chicken, picking up some food, probably for the family, themselves, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's why I say, you know, some penalties for certain things like that need to be even harsher than just whatever. Like,
right.
You know, they add on because you done this. That's an extra 5 years or
right.
whatever the case may be. Because again, just the recklessly endangering safety charge, like, come on, I would charge them for every bullet that they shot.
Yeah. Because she got bullet holes all over her.
Yeah.
You could.
When we come back, we'll see if we can get. Great morning, Rhea, our producer, Rhea. Great morning. How are you doing? Love you. Appreciate you.
Good morning, guys. Hello.
All right. When we come back, we'll talk more and we'll see if we can get some of the information up. But yeah, just to see the bullet hole in the door, like, I mean, it's crazy.
A bullet hole in her drink machine.
Right.
What is that? 833-212-1017. You want to get in on this conversation. It's Truth in the Morning.
We'll be black.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. 101.7 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-Owned Business Give Back. Each quarter, 4 lucky businesses will win an opportunity for a monthly spotlight interview. Yes, you will win 3 interviews on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. To sign up for your business's chance to be highlighted on The Truth for 3 months, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That is blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank member FDIC.
What is a DJ? Do we just play music? Maybe some are that simple. For me, I create memories that last a lifetime. I'm always thinking about how songs connect. I read the room. Every event is an open canvas, a new world. So what's a DJ when you hire me? I'm a vibe architect. A curator of euphoria, a guaranteed good time.
I know you want me every day, not only when you're lonely.
Whether you have a wedding, festival, corporate event, or any other special occasion, get your free consultation with DJ Rhea Maniac today.
Trailblazer!
You ever see the sign above the highway? The number of people that have been killed on the road? My wife, my son, and my unborn child were killed by a distracted driver. They were more than just a number.
Your phone isn't worth it. Buckle up, phone down. Brought to you by the Wisconsin Department of Transportation.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Law Offices after a serious crash? It's free. Yes, free. As in, it won't cost you anything to speak with us. Not sure if you have a case? Call our team at Gruber Law Offices today. Your first call and your first consultation are always free. And you'll never pay us a fee until we win your case. If you've been seriously injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Ready to hit the road in your new car? At Brewery Credit Union, we make it easy with affordable payment options on auto loans designed to fit your budget. Whether it's a brand new ride or the perfect used vehicle, we'll help you get behind the wheel faster. With flexible terms, quick approvals, and personalized service you can trust. Don't wait. Start your journey today. Apply online at brewerycu.com or visit us at Brewery Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
It's a big week for Marquette University during College Scholarship Month on award-winning 101.7 The Truth. During this week, we will highlight the many full tuition scholarship opportunities Marquette University offers that are geared to attract students from right here in Milwaukee and how they aim to keep college affordable. Visit marquette.edu to apply and find out more information on all the scholarships that they have to offer your scholar. You're checking out Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. Bailey Coleman and the legendary
Home Blow. We're talking about
oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
We meant to talk about this earlier. Our former Vice President Dick Cheney has passed away.
Yeah.
Passed away this morning. No details on cause, but he was 84 years old.
Right, absolutely.
So may he rest in peace.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, I know for some people this may sound insensitive, and it's not geared to be, but do you ever, or you know, I'm trying to figure out if I'm alone on this sometimes, when you hear that somebody passed and you thought, but I thought they already passed. I do that quite a bit when I hear some people that are seasoned citizens that end up passing away and be like they 80 or they whatever. I'll be like, I thought they were deceased already. So I don't know if that's just a weird thing for me or if it's more common than I may realize.
I mean, I don't know.
So,
I've seen him on news stories and talking to the press within the last 6 months. So I knew.
So you knew.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But it's a lot of people, like when I end up hearing, I'm like, oh, I thought they had passed already. And
No, that's you.
I'm different. All right. Rhea, has that ever happened to you?
No.
So I'm on an island alone.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little.
Really?
You know, I mean, there are people that I go, I'm surprised when I hear that they passed. I guess it's kind of like that. I'll be like, they passed a year ago? Really? I didn't know that. You know, sometimes it's like, wait a minute.
It's like
hold on.
The legendary Cicely Tyson. Like when they said, I'm like, I thought she, you know what I mean?
You
like
thought she had long.
Yeah. So that's so I'm alone. I'm alone. True Nation, am I alone? Am I alone on this? Am I alone? Am I just a terrible person to think about?
I don't think you're alone. I think there's other people. I mean, it just depends on your mindset and where your focus is, right?
Right.
I just have seen him because he wasn't a fan of our current president. So,
right.
you know, and I've seen him make comments, especially when, you know, our current president was going after his daughter, right? So I've seen him like defending his daughter and stuff like within the last 6 months, you know. So it'll be interesting. I want to see if they do a state funeral and all of the things, you know, that they usually do.
Yeah.
So,
Dr. Clarissa Lawrence, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Sincere. Ronnie Ray Real, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. B. Bruce, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Dr. Clarissa Lawrence said, how can civilians get access to these kind of weapons? It's crazy. So when we're talking about the shooting in Racine, a lot of the shootings that happen right here in the city of Milwaukee, even, and when you see the weapons or you hear about the different weapons, it's like, what kind of gun?
Right.
And how did they get it? And you see on social media even, you see a lot of youth as well as Toys R Us adults that are showing off these.
You and your Toys R Us adults.
Yeah, because they not being adults. You know what I mean? And
they don't want to grow up.
Right. So which we'll go to something else that we're going to talk about that kind of correlates with it, not wanting to grow up. So you grooming, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you're setting a bad example. But again, when we talk about where are they getting these guns, like it's unfortunately an easy situation. And for years or, even decades, there are people that are selling. You got the money, you can get it.
Yeah.
You got the money, you can get it.
Well, it's like anything.
Mm-hmm.
If you got the money, you can get whatever you need.
Yep.
Whatever you want out here.
Yep.
Whether it be drugs or guns or whatever.
Yeah. Even in the correction facilities.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some of the things that you end up seeing them with. You're like, how they in there doing this?
Exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we're going to show this video again about this shooting that took place in Racine at the Chicken Palace. And
this is like, to me, it's like old style mafia type stuff.
Right.
Right?
Right. Absolutely. That is a great analogy to put it to, because and then to go from one spot to another, I mean, it's like a scene out of The Godfather.
And it's all around this restaurant.
Right. Because in The Godfather, think about it, when Michael Corleone ended up like, okay, he going to hit all these spots simultaneously.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but if you are watching us on YouTube, you can see the clip. Of course, everybody will be able to hear the audio. So Rhea, our producer, has this clip together. So we're going to play this clip so you can get better acquainted to this story.
Tonight, employees at a Chicken Palace in Racine feel lucky to be alive after a fatal shooting inside the restaurant over the weekend. Our Christina Van Zels is live in Racine, where 2 people were shot and killed in separate shootings this weekend. Christina?
Yeah, Mary, tonight police tell us they're still trying to get in contact with those family members before releasing the names of those victims. Meanwhile, here at Chicken Palace, it is bullet holes like this one at the front door that are a reminder of the terrifying moments when a shooter walked in.
In seconds, so many, 24 shots, I think.
Marcela Rodriguez is the owner at Chicken Palace. Her doors are open Monday, with cleanup underway after someone shot up the Racine restaurant Sunday night.
I told my guys, everybody go to the floor, and I go to the floor too.
Police responded to Chicken Palace off Washington Avenue around 5:30 p.m. for a report of shots fired. A man died after he was shot several times.
And I stayed here, and then when I saw one guy open the door very, very quick and shot everywhere.
Rodriguez says everyone ducked for cover, counting more than 20 bullet holes. She says it's nothing short of a miracle. None of her employees were hit.
I'm in shock. I'm shaking.
One man who says he's related to the victim says family is still grappling with the loss.
I just came inside and I seen the glass was shattered. I was like, this is probably where it happened at. The glass is shattered and stuff like that.
Less than half a mile away, Racine police responded to another shooting early Saturday morning near 10th and Park. A 26-year-old man died. Then, around 1:30 Sunday morning, across the street from Chicken Palace, police responded to a non-fatal shooting. 2 men, 42 and 46-year-olds, were shot. They're expected to recover. Police won't say if the shootings are related. And as of last check,
Fox 6 News, that clip is from Fox 6 News. But how, again, talking about traumatizing, how terrified
absolutely
would you have been? And it's not a big place.
Not at all. Racine is a small town. There ain't a whole lot of places to go to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So you just gonna go shoot up the little chicken spot?
It's crazy.
I mean, there ain't a whole lot of places to go in Racine. So it is crazy. And you think, if this could happen there.
Right.
Where, I mean, I'm shocked that I haven't seen, like in Milwaukee, anything like this happen. And hopefully it won't. Just shooting up a whole restaurant, like a whole restaurant.
Right.
I've seen it where people might go and pick off one or two. You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely.
But this is like old school, like New York style, gangster type stuff.
Yeah. And this is why I
why?
feel like
They didn't rob the joint.
They sure didn't.
They didn't rob nobody in there.
And they didn't care who else was in there.
Not at all.
25 shots. And I'm talking about, and this was obviously big caliber bullets.
Yeah.
You looking at those holes inside of all of the equipment and in the walls and in the door.
Yes.
You know, that could have been much worse.
Yes, absolutely. Could have been
than
much
what
worse.
it was because, you know, and then just, even if you weren't in there, if you were just near there and you heard all of the shots, that's traumatizing too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so just like when I say like stuff here in the city, like to hear the gun shots and all of that is another form of trauma too. Like, because you can't see bullets.
Not at all. Not at all. And then she says that she saw somebody kick open the door and then spray the restaurant.
Right. Spray.
What? I mean, what's really going on? And they have nobody in custody?
Nope. And you hope that that changes. And it's one of those things where, again, community has to come in and take a stance on this.
Somebody had to see something.
Somebody knows these people.
Some video footage from somewhere.
Especially with all of the businesses, and you figure that it's in a business area because you know, so somebody should have some video footage, and I hope that the people who are responsible and you killed someone.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, okay, in that restaurant, yes, but there were two people that lost their lives over this whole thing.
And then here in Milwaukee, we had like just yesterday, like 6 people shot.
I mean, what was that about?
And another one of those was 3 people shot at the same time. So we'll talk more about it. Again, Truth Nation, we want to hear from you. I know it seems like a never-ending story, but we're talking about people's lives that have been affected now for the rest of their lives. So the victims who survived, and then those that didn't survive, and then their family and their friends. We got to get ready to take care of some bills, and we'll be black.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Are you ready for open enrollment? Now through January 15th, you can explore affordable health insurance options if you don't already have coverage through your job, Medicare, or Medicaid. The Community Health Access Program, CHAP, helps residents find affordable plans and guides you through the enrollment process, connecting you with resources to support your family. CHAP is a program of the City of Milwaukee Health Department. Learn more at milwaukee.gov/CHAP. That is milwaukee.gov/CHAP or calling 414-286-8620.
Here's a dose of reality. Driving under the influence of prescription painkillers is just as illegal and just as deadly as driving drunk. In fact, there are nearly 2,000 drug-related crashes every year in Wisconsin. Help prevent drugged driving, and let's achieve 0 preventable deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Driving on pills kills. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Departments of Health Services, Transportation, and Justice.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Here is Kyle Wallace with his truth.
Truth Nation, I guess I've officially graduated from big bro to unk status, at least according to my little cousin. That's what he said. Now, at first I pushed back a little bit, and I was offended by the assertion that I was old enough to be unk. But after a little thought, y'all, I actually embraced the label of being unk and the responsibility which comes with being quote-unquote unk. See, as unk, I think it's my duty to look out for and support the youth and young cats coming up after me. Embrace the role as being a mentor and role model and aim to protect our kids at all costs. With the news cycle always seemingly being negative towards the youth, we need to take it back upon ourselves to change the narrative and uplift our youth. Our kids are so much more than fights, stolen cars, Kia boys, or acting a fool in public. We can't allow a small population of children to depict who our kids really are in the city of Milwaukee. You have have to resist the urge to want to bash our kids and be so quick to pass judgment or disparage the youth. And we gotta stop acting as if we were not once in their shoes, making poor decisions, having regrets. I know we have all been there. Now, regardless of how funny it may sound to say YN, don't label our kids that. That is far from a term of endearment, and we have to remember you become what people call you. If someone calls you dumb over and over and over again, you may start believing that you are dumb, and you may start having self-doubt in oneself. Don't put that type of self-hating energy on our youth, Milwaukee. We need to call them YKs and YQs for young kings and young queens, even when they might frustrate you. Remember, they are still only kids. With the summer being here, there is no better time to encourage them to aspire to be great. Give them positive reinforcement. Give them positive affirmation until we get it through their minds on who they really are and what they can become. An unstoppable force of greatness.
Listen to Truth to Power with Kyle Wallace weekdays from noon to 1 p.m.
Southbound on 43, we're starting to slow down from just before Good Hope Road all the way down towards Bender Road. Eastbound 94 is backed up from 84th Street through the Stadium interchange. We've also got some delays northbound on 4394 right from the Plainfield curve up to Oklahoma Avenue. And then, of course, we do have this accident on northbound 94 off on the right shoulder just north of the airport spur. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Today, partly cloudy, mild, not as windy, a high of 60 tonight. Mostly cloudy, a low of 48. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Great morning, Truth Nation. We're black inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. It is Truth in the Morning. I'm the legendary Home Blow, along with
your girl Bailey Coleman.
And we're talking about the shootings that took place in Racine, which also took the life of two people, and correlating it right back to Milwaukee. Just on yesterday, Bailey, in Milwaukee, there were 6 people injured in shootings.
Wow.
And 1 person has been arrested. And it says in separate shootings, and this is on Fox 6, separate shootings in Milwaukee on Monday left 6 victims with non-fatal injuries. 1 shooting followed a crash near West Capitol Drive. A 28-year-old suspect was arrested. Another shooting on North 50th Street remains under investigation as police search for suspects. On 71st and Capitol, a 35-year-old was injured in a shooting Monday morning following a confrontation after a crash. The shooting happened around 11:50 a.m. The suspect fired shots at the victim, subsequently striking them. The victim was taken to a hospital for treatment of non-fatal injuries. A 28-year-old man was arrested, and criminal charges will be referred to the Milwaukee County District Attorney's Office. 50th in Hampton, a 35-year-old was hospitalized with non-fatal injuries after a shooting around 2 p.m. on Monday. Police say the circumstances leading up to the shooting remain under investigation. On 10th and Atkinson, a 59-year-old was shot and injured just after 3 p.m. The victim was transported to a hospital for treatment of non-fatal injuries. The circumstances leading up to that shooting are under investigation, and police continue to seek anyone involved. On 35th and Eggert, 3 people were shot at 11:50 p.m. The victims, ages 32, 36, and 50, were taken to the hospital for treatment of non-fatal injuries. Police continue to seek unknown suspects. MPD tips. Anyone with information is asked to contact the MPD at 414-935-7360, or to remain anonymous, you can contact Crime Stoppers at 414-224-TIPS or use the P3 Tips app. Like, this is crazy. And one of the things, like the 10th and Atkinson, that was at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. 50th in Hampton, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. 71st in Capitol, 11:50 a.m. Like And then, of course, where the 3 victims, that was at 11:50 in the evening, but you know what I mean? Like at night, but like this daylight. And it's something that I've talked about before, Bailey, where it's like, it ain't, you used to hear about certain shootings and it would be like something that happened at night.
Right.
But it's all times of the day. So it's like, is there a safe time? And all of these are areas in which we know, Bailey.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So we could have been passing any one of those areas to get somewhere. 71st the Capitol.
Exactly.
And this, something has to give. Truth Nation, what do you think? What needs to happen? 833-212-1017, 833-212-1017. What is it going to take to really stop this? Because we're hearing this daily. This is like a daily ritual.
Exactly.
And people's lives are being affected for the rest of their lives, those that survive.
And here's the thing. They say non-fatal shootings. Well, what does that mean? Did you lose a finger? Did you lose an arm? But you still walking? Did you lose your leg? Can you walk anymore?
Can you still sing if you were a singer and you got shot in the throat? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I never liked that when they survived. Okay, survived. But, when you just say non-fatal injuries, I think it diminishes the fact that these people will have night tremors. They'll be forever traumatized if they hear a balloon pop, if they hear a car black fire. They got to look at that body part every day when they get into the shower or take a bath.
Exactly.
And certain things you just want to try to, how can I cover this up? You're ashamed of your body and all of that. Like, that's not cool. It's a lot of people.
It is.
That are really mentally affected by it.
Oh, yeah.
Even years later.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, I think that, non-fatal, okay.
Non-fatal, okay. Well, then that's no big deal. But no, that is.
It is.
It is.
It is.
Because you're traumatized for the rest of your life. But you got to seek counseling now and all this kind of stuff because you're traumatized by the actual event. 833-212-1017. You want to get in on this conversation. I don't know that there's anything that you could do. I mean,
it's people that know some of these people, though.
That's true.
And I think that those people, if they really want to see a change in our community, we got to hold them accountable.
But they don't want to give up Junebug, though. That's their cousin.
Junebug got to go.
That's their friend.
Junebug got to go. Listen. When I hear about a lot of these shootings, Bailey, one of the first things that pops in my mind is this is just the first one they may have gotten caught.
Right.
When they catch somebody.
Right. When they
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
because right now nobody's in custody for any of this.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's only one 28-year-old that was arrested for the one on 71st and Capitol.
Right.
But so my thought is, and it's just like with different crews that are out here in the city, and they say, oh, yeah, that's their shooter right there. That's their shooter. What does that mean? Right. You don't get the designation of being the shooter if you ain't shot somebody.
Right. Right. Facts.
What the hell?
Yeah. Facts.
So, Reginald Jones on the YouTube page, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Sincere Ronnie Ray Real said, it kind of sounds like a hate crime, unfortunate and very sad. Prayers out. I guess maybe speaking of the Chicken Palace.
Yeah, probably Racine. Speaking of Racine, got another one referring to that. Stacy said, motive. Arguments or what? I won't be stopping there going through Racine. Well, hey, you know what? It's difficult to roll through the north side.
Right. At any time of the day.
Any time of the day. It's very difficult.
And you have to really, in my opinion, humble yourself in a lot of these situations because even if you don't have road rage, some of the agitation that you get from some of these people.
I mean, people are, that's where you have to be really careful and you have to drive offensively and defensively.
Yep.
Because you could be driving and you got and you just rolling down the street, and then your cousin barrel up on you. They pull up and they ready to race or whatever their whole deal is. And then they get mad at you because you ain't speeding down the street, but you're going the speed limit, or you might go a little over, but it's still not good enough for them.
Right.
So then they pull out in front of you and just act ignorant and just, cutting people off and doing all kinds of stuff and trying to race down the street. I mean, it's just all kinds of stuff you encounter while you out there, and you just have to be, have your head on a swivel, as Dame would say. Shout out to Damien.
Absolutely.
You gotta have your head on a swivel.
That part, because again, where's the safe zones?
There aren't any, because you sure can't drive down Capitol Drive and think you're doing something safe.
And then people get mad when, like I say, and I know it sounds like a broken record, when you see all these bump outs and speed bumps.
Yeah.
You're like,
they mad.
Right. Like, why we got this? This don't make no sense. It don't make no sense because Junebug and whoever else.
Yeah. And it's not just Junebug. It's Junebug and all his friends and they friends and so on and so forth. So there's a ton of people out there driving like that.
Yeah. And it's just, it's reckless, it's unsafe.
And then people get out their cars and have guns and act ignorant.
Even though they created the situation.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? And I think that might be what happened here on 71st and Capitol with that shooting.
Yeah.
It's like for real, you can't even say, hey, you got to watch where you're going, because I know some people that are no longer here because that's all they said. Like, hey, man, I got my kids in the car. Slow down.
I won't even honk the horn.
This is where I'm going. Ain't that crazy?
You can't even honk the horn.
That is so crazy. That ain't cool at all.
Cannot even honk the horn. Don't even think about anything like that.
Now, you may not want to hear this, but when we come back, the Republicans are looking at creating a bill. And when you hear the details, I want to know, are you for it or against it? Me and Bailey have made up our minds.
Yeah.
We ain't got no problem with it. So
Can you believe we agree with them on something?
Right. We got to take care of some bills, and you don't want to miss this and be engaged. 833-212-1017. We'll be black.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. It's College Month on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth, and we want to help your young scholar get those free scholarship dollars. All month long, we'll be highlighting local organizations who help students find thousands of dollars in scholarships each year. So be sure to tune in to 101.7 The Truth's College Month so you can learn how your scholar can get those scholarship dollars. College Month on The Truth is sponsored by Marquette University and Educators Credit Union.
This is Sherwin Hughes from 101.7 The Truth for Axe Housing. Are you tired of paying a landlord rent when you should be paying yourself? Do you want to leave a financial legacy, or would you like to have a stable place to call home? Well, it's time for you to start on the path to owning your own home instead of renting. You can work with an Axe Housing coach, and they will teach you how home ownership can be a reality. Axe Housing has helped over 4,000 families in our neighborhoods. Many times your mortgage will be a lot less than what you're paying for rent. As an average Axe family who has been helped pays around $900 per month. No matter what barriers you think you're facing, Axe Housing coaches can assist you right now. An Axe Housing coach will help you create and stick to a plan and a budget and get you ready for home ownership. If you're not dreaming of home ownership by now, you certainly should be. Let's make it a reality with Axe Housing. Get started on a virtual orientation by clicking on axehousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. Don't let where you are financially right now get in the way of your very bright future of becoming a homeowner. Axe coaches are here to help.
We believe that self-care isn't selfish. I'm Maddie from Sweet Talks, a women-owned and operated medical spa fostering self-love and confidence. We believe that beauty is about feeling empowered from within, and it's truly a passion for our team at Sweet Talks. Your goals are our goals. Our services go beyond injectables, including facials, lasers, medical weight loss, hormone therapy, and more. There's even a cafe, complimentary to all patients. Get started today at Sweet Talks in Menominee Falls. Learn more at sweettalks.com.
Ready to buy your first house, move into your forever home, or simply refinance? At Associated Bank, they've got you. With the right lending plan and guidance, you can achieve your dreams. Your financial goals are much closer than you think, and Associated Bank is excited to help you reach them. Learn more at associatedbank.com/lending or ask a banker for details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
The Truth. Truth in the Morning with Bailey Coleman and the legendary
Homer Blow.
Homer, what's going on?
Listen, there's Republicans are coming up with an idea to say, hey, we should do a grooming bill.
And you know what?
The grooming bill.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's something that I feel like I actually agree with them on.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about what is this? What provoked this action?
Well, there was a study that Damien and I spoke about last week, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
Our sister station, WTMJ, had done some research. And, they were talking about the story, about a research project that had been done with regard to Wisconsin high schools, Wisconsin schools in our area. And the fact that there had been some inappropriate situations with teachers. And so the case was focused in on 200 complaints in our area, in the Wisconsin area, of situations with inappropriate situations with teachers within Wisconsin. And so as a result, there was some legislation put together by some legislatures here in Wisconsin, to enhance protections for children.
Right. Now, the thing with that is when they, like the description, though, of what this entails. So it's like from teachers, that may be grooming some of our children that are in schools, but it's also saying, like, basically any adults that your behavior around these children could end up molding their actions, and you could end up being caught up under this grooming bill. And I think that it correlates to saying that parents need to be held accountable. What about the parent? It starts at home. So right. What I'm getting from this is especially for the PWKs, if you're openly smoking weed and you're not in a state that it's legal and everybody does it and all of that, but even then, you should still have some respect for your children and allow them to make the choice if they want to, smoke weed or be a secondhand smoke around you smoking weed. But if you are doing things that is molding the mind of those young children or young teens, that's grooming. So when they start acting out and doing those things. If you're coming in, or the person that you're involved with, whether it's your woman or whether it's your man or your husband or your wife, and you just put this extended clip gun on the table and think that the children are going to be, ooh, a gun. And I know it to be true because we've had so many children that have lost their lives or ended up shooting someone else because there was a loaded gun that was easily accessible to them, laying on a bed, laying on a nightstand, laying in the living room, under a pillow in the living room, but the children know where it's at, somewhere in the kitchen where the children can access these weapons. But that's how you live in. That's a part of grooming.
Yeah. So let me give you some background on this. This comes after an investigation from the Capital Times, and it's about the state of investigations into 200 cases of sexual misconduct and grooming in Wisconsin schools, and that's since 2018, along with a Kenosha case of a teacher that led to 12 misdemeanors and a sentence of 450 days in jail and 3 years of probation. Now, this law aims to straighten things out, whether it's a teacher, a coach, or a mentor. We must ensure that adults who exploit their positions of trust to manipulate, prey upon children face real accountability under the law. And that is according to a statement from Nedwinski. Now, this bill gives the folks in law enforcement clear legal tools necessary to prosecute these predators and provide victims and families with the justice they deserve. They drew a lot of this from bills and laws in Florida, Illinois, Ohio, and Texas. Now, the bill defines grooming as a course of conduct, pattern of behavior, or a series of acts with intention to condition, seduce, solicit, lure, or entice a child for the purpose of engaging in sexual intercourse or sexual contact, or for the purpose of producing, distributing, or possessing depictions of the child engaging in sexually explicit conduct. The bill provides examples of the conduct, and the conduct of Wisconsin's Department of Public Instruction in teachers and license investigations was the subject of all of the Assembly Committee had in the hearing. Now, there's so much more of this.
Right, because some of the subcategories is like where PWKs can end up definitely falling under this grooming bill, and as they should. We've got Dan on the Truth Talk text lines, 833-212-1017, 833-212-1017. Truth Nation, we want to hear from you. Dan, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
First of all, good morning, gang.
Hey,
gang, gang.
Great morning, great morning.
Gang, gang. Yo, gang, protect these kids. That's what I'm all about. So I'm with that. Definitely. I mean, the main thing is the target, the inappropriate behavior with these school administrators and staff. You know what I would like to see, though, in these bills, though? The parents being implemented into it more for accountability and their responsibility.
It's in there. It's in there. It's in there. It's in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we could read the whole.
Yeah. It's in there. It's in there.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah, I haven't got through it all yet. Yeah, I haven't got through it. It's a long piece of document.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, because look, the more parents, the more we involved in our kids' education, the more we are aware, and the more we set the standards. of what we expect the type of education our kids get. Otherwise, we're going to see our kids being indoctrinated with a whole lot worse of things, and then you're going to have them out here voting for Trump. So there you go.
Yeah,
that's it.
All right. Love you. Appreciate you. Again, 833-212-1017, 833-212-1017. What is your truth as it relates to this? Do you think that this is a good thing, a bad thing for our community?
That's a great question of the day. We should put that up as a poll, Rhea, if you can.
Right.
That's our True Talking text line, 833-212-1017. You know what? I mean, I'm glad my son is no longer school age, but I remember going back to my youth that there were all kinds of rumors.
Absolutely.
All kinds of rumors about teachers and students.
Mr. Such and such.
Yeah, Mr. Such and people
Mrs.
would look.
Yeah.
Some of them, you look back, I think back now, and I go, man, some of them teachers look like predators.
Yeah, absolutely. They look creepy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can believe that he did that.
Yeah, I can
Because
believe
too
that.
many girls would be saying stuff, and too many boys be like, Miss Such and Such, she be giving us candy and telling us to come to her class after school and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, during lunch hour, come to my room.
Yeah.
And we're talking about
And some of that stuff is perfectly innocent for the teachers, right? They legitimately want to help the students out. But there are those
that
they took advantage of students.
Absolutely.
And you would always hear all kinds of rumors about Mr. So-and-so, such and such. Better stay away from, there was kids who was like, you better stay away from Mr. So-and-so. He likes so-and-so, and this is at, middle school, high school. This is a time when everybody's developing, young ladies are developing their bodies and, it's crazy.
Yeah. So, Truth Nation, we want to hear from you on the other side. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. You're listening to the award-winning 101.7 The Truth, Truth in the Morning, inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. We'll be black.
From the biggest stars to the greatest moments. Behind the Bucks is Bucks history, like you've never heard it before. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
I'm going to say something. I'm a conservative, as you know. I might not agree with you all the time, but even when I don't agree with you, you crack me up. And the other guy, he just pretends conservative all day. And you do make me think. But when you do better than anyone, you think on your feet.
Now that was a compliment coming from somebody who is as Trump-loving as he is, that can appreciate what we do here.
Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., where strong voices meet strong opinions.
Tell your kids who were supposed to be the seventh generation that Paw Paw's an idiot because Paw Paw decided he wanted to be Make America Great, but meanwhile, the Chinese ain't buying soybeans from us no more because of policies Donald Trump put in, and they voted for us. I don't know what we're gonna do. I know what you should have did. You should have voted for somebody that wasn't gonna put tariffs out there. I love God, but God can't save you from nonsense. You don't deserve a bailout. You can't sit here and vote one way, and then when your economy gets decimated, your way of life gets destroyed, you want to pray to God? God didn't tell you to go to that poll and vote against your own best interest. That was your own damn problem. That was you. But don't ask for prayer when you block your own blessing. That's why I don't feel bad for these farmers. You voted for this, and now you reap what you sow.
Truth to Power with Kyle Wallace, every weekday from 12 to 1. Streaming live on YouTube and on 101.7 The Truth.
Dad's gonna be far side, good.
What should I do with my dress?
Do little wiggles. The slate's coming in.
What does it feel like when you're down or having a bad day?
It feels sad, like you just don't want to do anything.
All my little emotions in my head is just running crazy. I don't know what to do.
As a teacher or coach, do you ever feel overwhelmed supporting kids' mental health?
I had never experienced players being so down that they can't even participate.
He's just in tears in the huddle. I didn't know what to do.
Teachers need tons of help.
Kids Mental Health Foundation offers educational materials to help guide conversations with our students.
It's so important that we are constantly educating ourselves.
It's the same as the CPR class to me. We're trying to save a life here.
The Kids Mental Health Foundation has free tools and information developed by experts because kids' mental health starts with all of us. Scan the QR code or check out kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org to get started.
We are the home of Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Check it out one time.
Truth Nation, we're black. Truth in the morning on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. And don't forget, coming up at 9 a.m., it's the award-winning 1017 The Truth with Sherwin Hughes right here.
Shout out to Sherwin.
Absolutely.
Maybe we can get him to come in a little early so we can talk about what he's going to talk about today.
Well, he be in early. He just be around the Good Karma brand.
Right. Well, Sherwin, if you're listening, come in the studio.
Yeah, come in the studio a little
on that
early.
On that last break so we can shout you out and find out what's going on your show today.
Yeah, he'll be like, look, I'm focused right now.
King Sherwin.
He's an authoritarian.
Yes, exactly.
But shout out to people that definitely understand the importance of working and trying to inform our community of the different things that are going on. And some of these things, some people may not even be aware of. Absolutely. And that's why we're here to not only make you aware, but also get your thoughts and opinions on it. Like the YouTube poll, do you think the Republican grooming bill is a good thing or a bad thing? So you can vote if you feel like it's a good thing or if you think it's a bad thing. I think that it's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's something that should have been in place a long time ago.
Yes.
But because we have a lot of children and teens that have been affected because something like this was not there.
I mean, and you think about it. Okay, this study was done by the Capital Times, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it focused in on 200 stories. Right. 200 incidents. I'm sure there were more than that.
Right.
And to think about it, this is supposed to be a safe place for our kids to go every day. This is where they're required to be.
Right.
Someplace safe that they should feel comfortable when they go. But I mean, if 200, and this is just like 200 that they did a little research on.
Absolutely.
What about all the others?
Mm-hmm.
That they have to go to school and feel uncomfortable, because this teacher's treating them wrong, or they're being groomed by that one, or, because, kids, they feel stuff, but they don't always express to their parents what's going on. That's why I like to, when my son was in school, Homer, they knew me.
As they should.
They knew me.
Mm-hmm.
I was up there. Because, I mean, for all intents and purposes, it was me and him. So, they knew me, and I wasn't afraid to have a conversation with nobody.
Okay.
Because when it came to that one,
that's right.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
That's mine. You do with your kids what you want to do with your kids. But I did not want him to ever feel that way. Right? And I know for him, it was like, oh, here come my mama.
Right.
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 Lucky I didn't show up looking crazy all the time and stuff. Every once in a while, blue moon, I had to let him know I was crazy, though. Just his own sake. But
that part.
But we do that because we want our kids to feel okay. I wanted him to feel that comfort, when he was going to school. And then it needed to be a safe place. And if it wasn't, I wanted to detect myself who was making it unsafe.
Right.
He wasn't a perfect kid, but you gotta you got to know who's around your kids. But I only did for my son what my parents did for me. Were either situations perfect? No.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to do what we have to do for our kids.
Absolutely.
You know, and for the Toys R Us kids, I mean parents.
Toys R Us adults and PWKs, people with kids. Yeah, like for real.
Yeah,
like,
I got to get on the boat now.
Yeah, or face the penalties or the consequences.
Because there's some serious consequences in this bill.
Mm-hmm. As it should be. Because it's the only thing that really makes people have to be like, okay, this is serious now. You know, people have been able to get away with too much for too long. And that's why the big question that you hear a lot of times when you hear about some of these children or teens, where's the parents at? Where's the parents at? That's why you hear people saying, it starts at home. It starts at home. But if their home environment is creating the situation, it's a grooming situation.
Right.
You make it seem like it's okay for you to use cursing and all of that in front of the kids. And even when you're calling yourself, for some of them that are trying to use their form of discipline, the way that some people talk to their children is crazy.
Listen.
Calling them bees and everything else, you little mother.
You know what? But then those are the same parents that want the respect from their children.
Right.
I didn't cuss around my son.
Mm-hmm.
I don't curse
mm-hmm.
for the most part. Every once in a while something come up. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
But I also, my son is an adult now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't curse around me. Don't even think you can.
Right.
Don't even think that that's feasible.
Right.
You know?
You shouldn't be comfortable with that.
Not at all. Not at all. Because that's respect.
Yep. Shout out to the people who are grown, and they still hold that kind of respect for their parents.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I know my mama but when I'm around my mama,
none of that.
Because she'll still be the knock the heck out of me. You know what I mean?
Okay, into tomorrow.
That part.
As the saying goes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Rhea, what is our poll looking like right now? Do you think the Republican grooming bill is a good thing or a bad thing? You choose either good or bad. What are our Truth Nation thinking?
We've got 78% for good and then 22% for bad.
Well, see, here's the thing. I know there are a lot of people
mm-hmm.
that don't feel that the parents should be held to account for what the kids did.
Yep.
I know that. I know it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this isn't a situation where the kids have done anything at all, but it's what they may have seen in the home.
Yep. That helped to groom their mindset of this is okay.
If you don't understand that you showing your kids guns, that you smoking and drinking and doing all the things in front of your kids,
mm-hmm.
you know.
And you think it's not having an impact?
Has an impact. If you don't realize that, you know. And I'm not talking about smoking a cigarette, even though that's not a good idea either.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about smoking the ganja.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking
right,
about.
absolutely.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about having a glass of wine in front of your kids. I'm talking about you breaking out the whole brown liquor cabinet.
Right.
You got everybody out there and everybody, all of those things. All of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to go to the True Talk text lines. We've got Nikki. Nikki, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation about this grooming bill. What's your truth?
Good morning, and love and appreciate you both, and thank you so much for taking my call and having this topic. I swear you guys have some of the best topics in the morning.
Thank you.
I love the idea of having this grooming bill because, like you were saying, Bailey, this type of behavior has been around. It's been around when I was in high school. Look, I graduated in 92. right? And I could tell you about instances where, some of the men teachers and the female teachers, let's not forget them, have was doing things with children and against children and all those different things that they should not have been, taking advantage of the youth, that's in their care. But one thing I've noticed about being an educator for so many years, the older the kids get, the less involved the parents are. And I often wonder, why? If you look at parent-teacher conferences, especially from the high school level, my goodness, it's crazy. Parents are just not involved, and they need to really stay involved with their kids, because a lot of times the kids spend more time in school than they do at home. Yes. Right? So you do have to become involved. You do need to learn how to be a partner. I just so happen to work currently with the federal prisons, and I'm working with, again, with individuals who have had sexual misconduct with kids. And it's a very, very difficult thing to work with an individual like that. But you guys hit the nail on the head, right? A lot of times it's because these kids were actually almost prepared not to be accepted or want acceptance from these older people, to where they would not tell their parent that something is wrong because they didn't think it was wrong. It's okay to date an older guy just because he's giving you money. It's okay to do some of these things, and it's not. And not to say it's the kid's fault, because to me it's never a child's fault. It's never a child's fault when they're in this situation. But a lot of times we got to make sure that we stay involved with our kids and be a partner with those who are around our kids, because when situations like this occur, we want our kids to feel comfortable and say, you know what, no, it's not right. No, that's not okay. So to have a bill to protect the kids, I'm all for it. I think that's a wonderful thing. And like you said, Homer, this should have been around a long time ago, because, again, I remember these situations and having teachers, even in middle school. I went to Bell Middle School, and the teacher was in the paper for messing with one of the students, and he was in school. So I remember walking past him in the hallway, and kids were teasing him, like, oh, you nasty, stuff like that. And he was still around. Right, those type of things is just crazy. So, again, I love that it's out there. And, again, yes, parents need to be held accountable for what their kids do, and we got to do it more, because, unfortunately, a lot of parents do feel as if when they can't do no more with their kids, it's not their problem. No. Your kid is your responsibility. It's not a problem. That's your responsibility. Figure out how to reach out for help, to figure out how to help your child, and not just take your hands off and say, I need help. Somebody else come do this. Because once you had them, you have to raise them. They are yours. Right? So, again, great topic.
Yeah, thank you very much, Nikki. On the Truth Talk text page, of course, 833-212-1017. Craig Taylor, great morning, love you, appreciate you, said, I absolutely agree. A lot of bad behaviors are learned behaviors that, unfortunately, those kids saw their parents do. Also say grooming is a good thing when parents and teachers groom kids the right way for positive behaviors. I just hope they don't turn that law on religion and others' beliefs in our communities.
Yeah, you know what? It is a great thing when you're a parent and you're present and you're grooming, you're talking to your child and you're grooming them in the way that they should go.
Absolutely.
But when you're a parent and you're not doing that, and all they see is this hood lifestyle, that is not the way to go. And that encompasses a lot of different things.
Right.
We got
to get ready to take care of some bills, and we'll be black.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. Milwaukee Panthers basketball is back. On Monday night, the Milwaukee Panthers welcome in the Hampton University Pirates to UWM Arena.
Saves with 2, Stillwell with 1. Baseline leaner is good. They used every ounce of the shot clock, and Jamichael Stillwell finished it off inside.
Scott Warris has the coverage Saturday starting at 6:30 p.m. on 101.7 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 7 o'clock.
This is Sherwin Hughes from 101.7 The Truth for Axe Housing. Are you tired of paying a landlord rent when you should be paying yourself? Do you want to leave a financial legacy, or would you like to have a stable place to call home? Well, it's time for you to start on the path to owning your own home instead of renting. You can work with an Axe Housing coach, and they will teach you how home ownership can be a reality. Axe Housing has helped over 4,000 families in our neighborhoods. Many times your mortgage will be a lot less than what you're paying for rent. As an average Axe family who has been helped pays around $900 per month. No matter what barriers you think you're facing, Axe Housing coaches can assist you right now. An Axe Housing coach will help you create and stick to a plan and a budget and get you ready for home ownership. If you're not dreaming of home ownership by now, you certainly should be. Let's make it a reality with Axe Housing. Get started on a virtual orientation by clicking on axehousing.org. That is ACTS housing.org. Don't let where you are financially right now get in the way of your very bright future of becoming a homeowner. Axe coaches are here to help.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
Literally one call, that's all.
I made one call and that's all, worry-free.
One call, that's all. It worked.
Just one call and that's all.
They will do what they say they're going to do. One call and that's all.
One call, that's all means security.
It's literally one call, that's all.
It's a phrase we'll never forget.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Ready to buy your first house, move into your forever home, or simply refinance? At Associated Bank, they've got you. With the right lending plan and guidance, you can achieve your dreams. Your financial goals are much closer than you think, and Associated Bank is excited to help you reach them. Learn more at associatedbank.com/lending or ask a banker for details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. The American Cancer Society is launching Voices of Black Women, the largest ever study focused on Black women's health. This groundbreaking initiative is aimed at understanding health conditions like cancer so we can learn how to improve overall health among Black women. If you're a Black woman between 25 and 55 with no history of cancer, you can join by completing an online survey and short follow-ups twice a year. Your voice matters, because together we can uncover the root causes of cancer disparities and build a healthier future for generations to come. Learn more and enroll today at voices.cancer.org.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, we're black. You know, as we talk about this bill, the grooming bill, you know, that's something that people need to pay attention to. Look it up, pull it up.
Yeah.
And study it, because some people be like, okay, there's got to be something crazy in there somewhere. But this is why paying attention to what is going on is so important. You got to look in there and dig and find out, just like the big, beautiful bill.
Right.
But also what is happening, you know, before even the government shutdown, a lot of people are losing jobs.
Lots of people are losing jobs.
And I think that, and this, you know, what was the final tally on that poll? Rhea, do you think the Republican grooming bill is a good thing or a bad thing? Because I want to create another poll.
Mm-hmm. It was 73% for good and then 25% for bad.
Okay. Mm-hmm. This poll that we want to bring into, and me and Dame had a chance to talk about it a little bit because, you know, Amazon
Shout out to Damien.
with the 600,000
Isn't that crazy?
jobs with robots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you believe that a lot of these people, there are a lot of people losing jobs.
Right.
And I want to know, do you believe that the majority of these people are losing jobs because of the economy or AI? You get what I'm saying? Like I think that it is a strong mixture of both.
I think so too.
You know, because regardless of what you think about it, AI is here. AI is taking your job.
Right.
Because it learns from you. And we've been watching TV shows and movies for years, Bailey.
Yes.
That has shown you that this is where they headed. You know what I mean?
I mean, it
Megan 2.0. Yeah.
It analyzes the choices that you make.
Yep.
And it thinks it can predict you.
Right.
But it can't 100% predict you.
That's
but
right.
They try to get, you know, because, you know, I'm a result of some of this, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. We were talking about it a little bit off air, my previous position, but yeah. Mm-hmm. But it can't replace the humanness of it, right?
Right.
It may be able to do packages, move packages and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, there's only so far it can go with the thought of a human, you know. But here in Wisconsin, 3 companies announced 192 worker layoffs in October. Now, that's kind of crazy because as we get closer to the holidays, usually companies are hiring.
Yeah, and UPS and all them, they letting people go.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy, especially with companies that are like, you know, packing and shipping and sending out, you know, because people order, you know, offline like Amazon, and they just announced a big layoff.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And there is a website for every state and for Wisconsin where you can find out monthly what companies are laying off. But some companies, there's a lot of companies that don't report to that and tell you about it later. You know, after the fact.
Right.
But you know, it's really interesting because a lot of it, I think it is a good mix of the economy and you know, because they don't think that the holidays are going to go well. Well, if people have to choose between eating and buying a Christmas gift, guess what's about to happen?
And there's another blackout that is being planned that's supposed to go for a whole week.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And regardless of how some people feel about it, like, they have been impactful when they've done these blackouts.
Oh, yeah.
And enough people supported it to where a lot of these big businesses that support, like, tearing up and destroying the White House lost a lot of money.
Yeah, well, you know, let's talk about the Target boycott that went on in the black community for several months.
Right.
That really impacted them,
It absolutely
though they
did.
didn't want to admit it. Even people here in Milwaukee and Wisconsin, because I totally went. I totally was in.
Right.
You know, I totally was in with it. You know,
I just can't do the one, and I know that they are such a big supporter.
And that's a hard. Target's a hard one to do too.
Yeah, Amazon for me, that's
gonna be hard.
Yeah, that is extremely hard for me.
Target was hard for me because I love the layout of their stores. You know, I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I feel good going up in there. I feel like my little $10 is doing something up in there, but I held back. And, you know,
Target wouldn't have been hard for me.
Oh, man, I love me some Target. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. It hurt my feelings.
Target.
Yes, Target. Hurt my feelings to not be able to go up in there and buy my things. Because I go up in there, buy supplies, this and that, da-da-da-da-da. It hurt my feelings not to be able to do that. But I understood the overall support. You know, they lost the head of their company through that.
Right. They absolutely did.
You know,
so it works.
It does work. It does work, and I'm gonna have to roll with my folk. You know, whether whoever is next, because the way this country is going right now, and the way things are happening, even here in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing all the same things that are happening across the country. We're losing, you know, our people are only getting a portion of their SNAP benefits now. Now, I'm glad they figured out something to come out, right? I mean, there's a lot of things that are going on here. I mean, it's not going to affect the rest of the country and not affect us, right?
Right. Absolutely.
So, you know, I have to vote with my money every time. I do it every time, even though my money may be a small drop in the bucket. It's my money.
Yeah.
I'm in here working to get my couple dollars.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's. I think that the convenience factor.
Yes.
You know, of shopping.
I miss shop. I don't shop nearly as much as I used to.
That's good. That's good.
You got to cut back on these things.
That's right. But yeah, I don't know if the Amazon.
Amazon. See, you like being at the crib getting yours. I know what it is.
Yeah, and they have damn everything I need.
I'm not mad.
You know,
I get that.
Yeah. So
I just like going out and physically, you know, brick and mortar.
Oh, I get it. I get that.
I like
get
the
that
brick
part.
and mortar.
I get that part as well. We're going to go to the Truth Talk text lines, 833-212-1017. We've got Al wants to comment on the job layoffs and the economy. Great morning, Al. Love you, appreciate you. What's your truth?
The truth is, it's not AI. It's the white man. Every since he put his hand in that pot and he didn't wash it, everything been effed up. Every since they let that Elon Musk, let's forget, his daddy got his stepdaughter pregnant. Ever since y'all let that white man put his hand in the pot, everything been effed up. From their kids to their household to everything they touch, always go from sugar to sugar honey iced tea. This here in the United States of America is because of a white man. This has nothing to do with AI, because AI cannot outperform the brain of the human mind. This is because of the white man. So I'm going to say that, and I stand on it, because everything they touch goes to sugar honey iced tea. And I know they passed the bill for grooming, but that should be for whites as well, because they've been doing a whole lot of raping, and they're going home scot-free, not registered as a sex offender list, and they don't got to show up every 30 days. Everything in the United States is because of the white man. Have a great day.
Thanks, Al.
Hey.
Al was in there with it. Sugar honey iced tea.
Right.
833-212-1017. That's our True Talk and text line.
What's your thought about Al?
Oh, yeah. Okay, Al. You know, I love Al.
Me too.
And he's always 99.9% of the time on point. And he was on point with this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, except, you know, it is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he liked to shout out the Caucasian type. You know what I mean?
Right.
And what they do. As a matter of fact, Evan said the same thing. You know? And especially with Target. Evan said Target is too expensive and you see more Caucasians there. Don't hate on me because I like to shop over. Also, on our True Talk and text line, Mr. Taylor says AI jobs is 100%.
Yeah, AI taking jobs is 100% our fault for first creating it.
Yep.
And second, allowing it to take over jobs. We've created this issue, and only we can stop it and put those jobs back into play for humanity. AI has its place as an assistant, but not totally replacing human jobs.
That's so true.
Yeah.
And as I was telling you, I was a part of a pioneering entity that included AI, and they were totally watching everything I did.
I'm about to be the bad guy.
See?
I'm about to be the bad guy.
Be the bad guy.
Come black, when we come black, we'll take care of these bills. You know. Yeah. Take us out, Bailey.
It's Truth in the Morning with Bailey Coleman and Homer Blow on 101.7 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
I love the Marquette community. I think, it to me resembles a family of some sort.
You are coming to a place that is not only going to give you a great education, but I think it's going to make you a very well-rounded individual.
Especially because of the size, you can definitely find your people. I came in and it was open arms. While you're here, we're going to try to make you feel that same love and make this place home. We are Marquette.
We are Marquette.
We are Marquette.
We are Marquette.
Are you ready for open enrollment? Now through January 15th, you can explore affordable health insurance options. If you don't already have coverage through your job, Medicare, or Medicaid, the Community Health Access Program, CHAP, helps residents find affordable plans and guides you through the enrollment process, connecting you with resources to support your family. CHAP is a program of the City of Milwaukee Health Department. Learn more at milwaukee.gov/CHAP. That is milwaukee.gov/CHAP or calling 414-286-8620.
This is your Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin Community Impact Moment on 101.7 The Truth.
And what are some of the ways that you're inspiring people? Because, one of the biggest opportunities, in particular in the African-American community, is access, exposure, and awareness.
For Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin, we've been here 76 years.
Wow.
And our mantra is saving the lives you love. So if someone you love needs a blood transfusion and they're in any hospital in Southeast Wisconsin here, that blood's coming from us. And so we're trying to make sure that we're communicating that, because I think folks maybe don't understand that blood can't be manufactured. And summers are always tough because schools are out and we collect about 20 to 25% of our blood from schools. So it's always a day-to-day struggle. We say that the blood that's on the shelves is the blood that saves lives. And a lot of times people are compelled to donate when something bad happens. And our mission and our job is to educate folks so that we can get ahead of the curve and keep 3 days of inventory on the shelves. So we're in a decent spot right now, but we're on the streets every day trying to inspire people to join our mission. One of our big projects that we're proud of is Versity on King, which is part of the Thrive on Collaboration in the Gimbel Schuster building on Martin Luther King Drive. And next year, we're going to open a destination center there. It'll be a blood donation center, but it'll be more than that, because we've realized that we can't be transactional with our relationships in the Black community. We need to do things that are intentional and that show that we're there to stay. But the reason that we're there is because not enough people that look like us donate. And so for disorders like sickle cell disease that disproportionately affect us, the race can matter. But I like to say that, Black folks have a superpower in their blood. 44% of Black blood donors will have this rare trait that makes their blood more likely to be able to be a match for a sickle cell patient. And that 44%, that is way higher than what we would find in other races.
To make an impact by donating blood in your community, visit versity.org today.
43 southbound still has major delays. We have an accident that happened at Fond du Lac Avenue, and they have the 2 left lanes blocked right now, and the delay stretching all the way back to Good Hope Road, so keep that in mind. We've also got a crash northbound on 4394 coming out of the Mitchell interchange, blocking the left lane, and that's backing things up to the airport spur. Eastbound 94, heavy ride from about 84th Street all the way through the stadium interchange. There is a crash off on the right shoulder being worked on at 84th, and we've got westbound 94 slowing down from Elm Grove Road all the way past Calhoun. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast today, partly cloudy skies, mild, not as windy, a high of 60. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low of 48. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth, inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. And Bailey, going back to a comment that we ended up having, where it says, AI taking jobs is 100% our fault for first creating it.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's necessarily us that created it per se.
Right.
That part. But and second, allowing it to take over jobs. We've created this issue, and we only can stop it and put those jobs into play for humanity. AI has its place as an assistant, but not totally replacing human jobs. Although, you know how two things can be true at the same time?
Absolutely.
So this is kind of like where I'm at with this.
Okay.
And when it says, but not totally replacing, when it comes to a lot of people, I'm not saying all that look like me.
Yeah.
We play right into AI's hands.
Well,
we play right into it. Calling in, and I'm not saying other people don't, but I'm just saying really think about it. Really think about the fact that when you say that this store is going to open and you can get this and it's going to be delivered and how you want it delivered and all of those things, it happens.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? A drone comes and drops off your package.
Yeah.
All of these different...
Well, I heard they shut down their drone situation, but okay, yeah.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? So drones are used with law enforcement and in all different facets. And it... Listen.
Let's not forget now. They have AI Annie. You know what that is? That is an actual AI person.
Yeah.
Or an AI bot that they have that can host a radio show.
Right.
And it does.
Remember Jack FM?
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, again, if you really research how cold AI is, like, you can have any kind of personality that you want, like from, like I say, doing all of the production work and all of that.
Absolutely.
You want, listen, it may not say ghetto girl.
Yeah.
But when you hear the voice.
Yeah.
What up, sister? You know, all that.
Yeah. All of it. They can create it.
Yeah, they got all of that. And they take your isms and all of that. And, and it becomes this AI. And it's people that probably are listening to some things that are AI. And to them.
No idea.
Right.
They could take our voices and duplicate them, and you would never know.
Absolutely.
You would never know. Yep.
And so when we say that, it ain't going to be able to replace and all of that, it has already in a lot of different instances.
There's a whole AI chart of AI songs that sound like some of your favorite artists that are out here now.
Right.
Out here right now.
So and I'm talking about even with the, like you say, the AI artists, and they got videos and everything.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And you done fell in love with this star.
Yeah, and they don't really actually exist.
Right.
Think about the songs. I'm sure there was a Drake song that was AI.
Yeah.
There was all kinds of different artists who have AI songs out there or that have been created, you know.
Yeah, look at the ones that they doing now of making hip-hop tracks into 50s, 60s type. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really?
Right.
And it's like, wow.
Yeah, they've done that with some Motown stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, it's here. And again, we better understand how deep it goes and find out where we fit in.
Yeah.
Because
we have to get ahead of it. We have to find out where exactly our spot lies in there with regard to jobs and everything.
Absolutely. And so I say there are a lot of very, very intelligent black men and women out here. And for a lot of those brothers and sisters, they're going to be okay. But even some of them are going to be misplaced and are being misplaced because of robots and AI. So just imagine those that are not even trying to keep up with what's going on and they cool with the status quo. You are not going to be relevant. Right. And that's just the truth. Like I say, hate me for it, but that's the truth.
It's not like it hasn't happened before. I mean, remember Wisconsin and Milwaukee in particular, big manufacturing city at one point.
Right.
You know, and state. But a lot of the factories.
Ain't no A.O. Smith type jobs no more.
I mean, you drive down the street seeing, closed factories and what have you.
You go into restaurants, they got a robot bringing the food.
You know.
It's a robot.
You know, it's
Yeah. Have you been to Golden Nest?
No, I haven't.
Out there in Mayfair, like collection or whatever, like off of Burleigh.
Oh,
Robots.
Wow.
Come right to your table.
Wow.
Your food piping hot. You still see the heat coming.
What?
It's got 4 different orders on it. Hey, go to Marquette. Go to Marquette University. Deliveries. Rhea, have you seen this? Like in Marquette with the little robot that come and deliver the food, like you can order from somewhere. The little robot. It's riding through.
Wow.
Anybody else know about Marquette University? Please call in or chime in. 833-212-1017. The robots, them robots is coming through like the people, the students that are going to class.
Wow.
And it's got whatever your order was from that restaurant, it's coming to you.
Wow.
It's coming to you. And I'm telling you, they got the robot dogs. Like they really got law enforcement robot dogs in New York.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Now I think I've seen the robot dogs. I've seen those, but that's crazy. But okay.
Now they got a little fluffy one for those that like little fluffy. They have you seen that, Rhea? The little fluffy dogs they got and the motions, the realistic actions of them is crazy.
Yeah,
you seen that? Rhea?
I've seen like the robots before, like the fake dogs as well. But it just reminds me of the little dogs we used to have growing up in As a millennial, we had those little fake robots that would walk around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but they've improved because those were like you could like tell like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? They had the robotic feel
Right.
to it. These little dogs that they got now.
Yeah, I have seen the comfort dogs that are like that. They have a series of comfort dogs. They
Right.
even have babies that look very realistic. Very realistic.
Yeah. Did you see when in high schools when they used to do the thing with some girls, they would have them take home.
Yeah, they're even more. Those
they're more.
babies
Yeah, they are
realistic
more
now.
realistic now.
Yeah.
They actually even. You know, some people are eating, so I ain't gonna say it, but yeah, the baby literally does it all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You got to literally change the diaper.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And they look realistic too.
Yeah.
They look very real. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so
Yeah. So, speaking of this, we're talking about AI, but how many of these job losses do you think are actually DEI?
Oh, a lot. There's whole departments and a lot of nonprofits that are just closed now because of DEI. So that's why I say it's probably half and half.
Yeah. I recently ran across a story, and I think you guys might have hit on it too while I wasn't here, about CBS doing DEI layoffs in New York.
Yep. Absolutely.
And across the country. So I was wondering, have we heard anything from our local CBS affiliate here regarding that?
You know, I think that so many people try to steer away from it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let's see. Is this okay? Regine, we've got Regine on the Truth Talk text lines. Great morning. I love you. I appreciate you. You have some comments on this AI and the job layoffs. What's your truth, Regine?
Good morning. This is JEAN. Love you, Homer. Love you, Miss Bailey.
Love you too. Good
you know
morning.
what? You're talking about AI again. I'm just waiting for them to come and take my job.
Oh,
but
no.
I have some plans for them. Yes. And you were talking about the little thing at Marquette or UWM. I was in Madison, and they have these little things that look like coolers with a flag on them.
Absolutely.
They drive around, and Homer, they stop at the median when cars come.
Yes.
And then they go. Like I said, I'm not ready for that. And if you go there by Amazon over there on Burleigh and see all those trucks parked up, it parked and plugged in, it reminds me of iRobot.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't like it.
Hey,
and once I have to, Homer, I will, get on the, the AI, whatever, but I believe it's after our jobs.
Yeah, hello.
And I believe it does. It will help us. Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
It helps us, but then...
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's why you don't get with it.
I love you all. I'm going to listen.
Yep, love you more. But before we take this break, listen, Bailey, I'm not sure if we have them here yet.
Okay.
But in so many other places, they got them cars, your Uber, them cars drive by themselves. That's AI. That's robot.
That is robot. That is.
And I'm talking about it's a fleet of them. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely. And like out west, they're taking kids to school and stuff and picking kids up from school because the parents can't do it. Yes, and one of my cousins recently, he lives in New York and they have them there, and he recently took a ride in one and he was tripping. He was straight tripping.
Yeah, we got to take care of some bills, but I'm telling you, it is here. We'll be black.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Tune into The Truth this Saturday at 11:30 a.m. for another episode of Forward Together for Kids, presented by City Forward Collective and hosted by myself, Kyle Wallace, and Celestin Morgan Jr., Executive Director at City Forward Collective. We'll be joined by Jody Weber, CEO of Seeds of Health, a public charter school system which operates 5 schools inside the city of Milwaukee. We will discuss how every high school senior enrolls in a pathway program at MATC to prepare for their journey after high school. Again, that's Forward Together for Kids this Saturday at 11:30 a.m. and Sunday at 2:30 p.m. on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth.
Talk to these people in terms of how do I register for this program despite my reservations and my previous experiences of rejection?
Yes, I tell anybody and everybody that you can buy a house. It may take somebody longer than the other person depending on what your circumstances is with your credit and income and affordability, but you can purchase a house. The first step would be is to register for our program. You can come to our office, 7830 West Burleigh Street, or you can give us a call at 414-461-6330, or just go onto our website, hri-wi.org. Register for the first-time home buyer education workshop. That's going to be your first step to home ownership. During that class, you're going to learn everything that you need to know from A to Z, how to get approved for a house, how to look for a house and put an accepted offer, and how to close on a home.
There's nothing like Milwaukee Bucks basketball at Fiserv Forum. The dunks, the defense, the roar of 17,000 fans. It's even better when you're with friends or family. From jaw-dropping plays to buzzer-beating threes, every game is packed with unforgettable moments that you'll get to share together. So gather your crew and get your single game tickets today at bucks.com/single. That's bucks.com/single.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Tired of having the wool pulled over your eyes? U.S. Cellular is offering 4 lines for $90 a month with your choice of 4 of the latest phones for free. No trade-in or hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
Join Marketplace Wisconsin on December 10th and 11th, where contract-ready small businesses meet buyers, partners, and mentors. Register now at marketplacewisconsin.com. That is marketplacewisconsin.com.
Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Home blow. That was not me. That was AI. No.
Yeah. Let's see.
But I'm telling you, y'all better start learning how to fix and repair these robots. Like, you get what I'm saying?
That's gonna be your
how
job.
to code, yeah, how to code and all of that kind of stuff. Because again, there are companies that are comfortable with the robots and AI still in learning stages.
Yeah.
Because it's still getting the majority of what they want or need done.
Right.
So, yeah, it's the choice. It ain't going to call in. It ain't coming in late. It's sitting there ready. Like, shoot it the command, and it's on and cracking. And once you program the command, at whatever time you program it to come on, it's going to come on. Like, sound perky.
There it is.
And, yeah, some people would be amazed, Bailey. Like, I think it'll be a good idea one day, whether it's me and you or me and Dame or you and Dame, to play some things that are actually AI, but not let people know that they are AI until after we've done it.
Oh, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just to show them like how real it is, like for real.
Yeah.
This is a real thing,
This
people.
is a real thing. For my True Talk and text line, 833-212-1017, Ray said, just to give us some background, AI originally started out for people with disabilities, such as the blind.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that interesting?
Yep, it is.
And now it's just taking over.
Yeah, absolutely. Rhea, on the True Talk text poll on YouTube, the question, do you believe that people are losing their jobs because of the economy or AI? So your choices are economy, AI, or both. What
All
are
right,
the
so for
numbers?
economy, we had 6%, AI we had 19%, and then both we had 75%.
So, yeah.
So just where I was saying 50-50.
50-50.
50-50. So people are with me. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You know. So it's people that now should be working. Like with these SNAP benefits, the regulations that are going to be enforced now, the 80 hours a month,
right,
and all of that, people better get ready.
Yeah.
Because with or without the payment stopping, if they end up penalizing you once, you get kicked off and you got for 30 days, and then you can try to reapply. But during that 30 days, you have to become compliant to even reapply. And now if you become compliant and reapply, then if you do it again, now you're going to be kicked off for 3 months, and you may be disqualified overall, period, and never be able to qualify for SNAP EBT Quest benefits again. And my thing is, unfortunately, I know some people that, hey, there go Damien. You can come in since Sherwin ain't coming in.
Yeah, come
on in here, Dame. You know, family, let's go.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's going to be a crazy situation.
Come on, Dame.
Family.
What up, cuz?
We are family. We got all three of us together.
What up, Dame?
What up, people?
What's happening, family?
Man.
How y'all doing today?
Good.
Blessed, man. Blessed.
I've been listening to y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
The AI conversation was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Well, I put it on YouTube because those who don't know, I shouldn't tell my YouTube handle.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't tell your YouTube
I want to be
handle.
secretive.
Okay.
Right.
But if you reading it, you'll hear it and you'll be like, oh, that's him. Listen, I think AI, a lot of it depends on us because we feed it, right?
Right.
Yep.
We're feeding it. So every time we're on social media and we're putting our life on social media, every time on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, it takes all of that. Every time you put anything on the internet, whether it's a paper you wrote, anything you do, it's taking all of that information and creating a person like you in AI, right?
And these companies take that
and
information.
these companies take that information and create the perfect worker.
But how about this? You don't even have to put stuff online. If you got a smartphone,
right,
it's listening to you right now.
Absolutely.
As soon as you say something,
Absolutely.
Everything popping up on your phone is about whatever you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so and people will be like, "Oh, my phone it's just this." No, if you don't have to worry about the feds tapping your phone,
That's right.
Yeah.
it's already.
I mean,
If you
it's
got
already
Siri on your
cracking.
phone, it's
Yeah.
already there.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you feeding it. You feeding it. You are making it stronger. And again, it's hearing the way that you're saying it. Because think about it, even with the Alexas and all of that, be like, I did not understand that. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's recording.
It's recording everything.
And it knows, you know that Alexa, because remember they got in trouble because it sent out somebody's home conversation.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that?
Even when it was off. So
Right.
people are like,
Absolutely.
Even when it was off.
It's crazy the amount of respect we give to technology and the amount of responsibility we give to technology without understanding that when we're giving that to technology is taking that and building upon. That's what AI is. It's building upon every piece of information that you're giving it.
Exactly.
So if we want AI to, we need to stop putting your whole life on Instagram.
But they can't.
I mean, but
Well,
it's
they're
not even,
addicted.
it's not even
I'm
just
talking
that.
about it myself.
You gotta like.
And I done scrolled through an hour already and only been up since 7.
Look, well, you also gotta stop talking around your phone.
Right.
Look,
Yeah.
all your stuff you don't want people to know about.
It's there.
It's there.
Because you have to, like you just said, with those
Like
ads,
ragu, it's in there.
It's
like
in
those
there.
ads that pop up. The ads that pop up, you be going through, you be
You know,
talking.
how they know I want a candy corn?
Right.
You know, how they know I love cotton candy?
Absolutely.
Because you
I'm
just
looking
said
for
it.
a cotton candy machine. I'm looking for whatever. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All
It's
that's
gonna
about
come
to pop up on your phone,
It's
baby,
about
when we
to
done.
pop
Right.
up on my phone when we done.
20 minutes from now, it's all gonna pop up.
All gonna be on the phone.
Because again, it tries to now start outthinking you.
Yes.
That's the development of AI. It's like, okay, all right, you gave me this, but so did 800,000 other people.
Right.
So now, how can I take that and morph it into where I'm answering your question?
Right.
They're using direct to consumer advertisement, right?
Exactly.
So it's like it was a movie Tom Cruise was in, and it was about predicting the future and criminology and stuff like that. But
there's a scene where he's walking past the wall, and the wall is like, "Hello," whatever the character's name is.
Right. Okay.
Do you want to buy this today or buy that?
Exactly.
Because they know his buying patterns and all. So as soon as it recognizes him, that's what your phone is doing. As soon as it recognizes what you wanted, it's going to put that on you, and that pressure is put on you. Now you're thinking like, oh, maybe this is a sign. Maybe I should get this. But if they can do that for consumerism,
yes, sir.
You know the NSA and all these other people, not to put my tin hat on, but all of these other people are using it as well to predict what you're going to do and what kind of person you are.
Right. Bailey and Dame, listen, remember, I believe we talked about it, we family. So everything that you finally can use on like us as civilians, that's old technology already.
Right.
Exactly.
It's old.
It's old.
They got some stuff way more advanced than what we sitting here talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Andre 3000 got a verse where he says, while you talking that, they got some stuff that'll blow out your back. Like, so while we talking about bullets and this, they got laser rays that's setting Hawaii on fire.
Exactly.
Conspiracy theories, I know, but I'm just saying.
No, it was a brother in Chicago.
Like what we talk about, and people, I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and we were talking about the electric car, and I was like, the electric car was invented in the 1800s.
Right.
They just held out on mass producing it of the money from the stuff that they were doing.
Yep. Right.
So the same thing can be done with all of this technology until they've used it to their full capacity of what they want to use it for.
Exactly.
Now they want to make money off of it when they bring it to us.
See?
Right.
Man, Friday needs to happen. I'm just saying. but no, I'm just saying, like, for real, like, because this is it.
This is a humbug. I came in for we got a meeting,
absolutely.
And I came in and I'm like, I was gonna say what's up to y'all. Y'all call me
when I saw you. Hey, come on, family.
Not?
Come on,
family.
Come on, we calling you out on the air.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Well, so you get to have a final word.
The final word is y'all had a great show today. I'm always listening, and I know y'all think when we not on air that we just doing other stuff. No, we listening.
That's right.
We are listeners to the truth as well.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's what we do, and that's what makes it the truth. Is it helps us, and we helping y'all.
That's team.
Exactly.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Hey, you know what? I love everybody. I'll be back tomorrow with Homer.
Yes.
We'll be back in again tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. right here on 101.7 The Truth.
And, of course, don't forget about the Truth Summit 2025 coming up on Saturday, November 15th. Of course, 9:30 a.m. The doors will open. 10 a.m. it will begin. It's taking place at Thrive on King at 2153 North Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. Our very own, moderated by Dr. Ken Harris from Truth in the Afternoon.
Dr. Ken.
Make sure you reserve your spot at 1017truthsummit.com. Sherwin Hughes, the award-winning Sherwin Hughes with The Truth with Sherwin Hughes is up next. Love you, babes. Talk to my agent. We up out of here. Peace.
Coming with straight truth.
If you acted up, if you were out here doing any kind of foolishness or just something that people know would make your family's name look bad, your neighbor from down the street, if they see the son or daughter